One of the things that we do in order to try to maximize the recovery for a particular personal injury case is we use creativity. And that means that we stop and think in every case, how can we most creatively and effectively tell the story of our injured client and how this injury happened and how this injury has negatively impacted their lives and the lives of the members of their family. One of the ways that we do that is through technology. For example, a few years ago we had a fire case, a burn case, where we represented a person who had been burned very badly in a fire. The insurance company had gotten a recorded statement and had asked the person, well, was there anything else you could do to avoid this? Well, of course, the person said, well, I could have left earlier, or I could have gone this way, or I could have gone that way. And so the insurance company's position was this accident could have been avoided if the injured person had taken a different course of conduct. And so what we did was we thought about it, and we put ourselves in the position of our injured client and thought, how can we most effectively present that point to the insurance company, and maybe a jury if we need to show that this person had no other option. And so what we did was we went to the place where the fire occurred, and we took a series of pictures and we set it up technologically so that the insurance adjuster and then the jury, if necessary, could go to exactly that spot on a computer and have a 360-degree view of exactly what, and an up and down view of exactly what our injured client saw before he was burned. And so then we were able to put the insurance adjuster or put the juror into the position of our client and say, what would you do? Because if you went forward, the place was burned. If you went to the left, the place was burned. If you went to the right, the place was burned. If you went backward, turned around, the place was burned. The fire had burned everything. And by doing that, we were able to show that our injured client had no other option and that the accident was not his fault. His injuries were not the result of his conduct. He had no other option. And we were able to achieve a very favorable settlement in that case because of our use of creativity and technology to tell our client's story.